In this video lesson, we're going to continue with Vray for Blender. And in the previous one, we addressed some of the issues, problems that we have when we import models especially from other resources, so like BlenderKit or Polyoven or Sketchfab. And so we saw we can solve some mapping issues, also in the models that we create directly in Blender. So sometimes we need to check if everything is fine. And in this video, we're gonna go and talk about lining. So first of all, let's go into the Chaos Cosmos browser that we already know from the previous lessons. And here we have the online and the downloaded models. So these are the downloaded ones that I have downloaded. And I have downloaded an HDRI, which is an environment image. And we can find this in the list here on the left side of Cosmos, so HDRIs, and this is a night scene. Let me just take off some filters here and then go on the online. Okay, so if I go here in the HDRIs, you can see there are day, night, evening, studio. So you have different types of settings depending on what lining you want to simulate. And this is not just lining, it's also creating reflections and the background if you want to use it as a background. So you can use it for different purposes. And so it works just like the other resources. You click on the blue button to download and you click on the green button to put it in the scene. But before we move on, let me just download some more. So I'm gonna download some night HDRI and some day HDRI. And again, once you're ready, once it's downloaded, you click on the green button and that's gonna apply it. But we're gonna see this in just a second. So just go through, put your favorites, and then you can find them in downloaded. Studio also, you can see it simulates the presence of studio lights. So when we used HDRI, we used a single image to simulate like a set of light. So let's apply the studio first, and you can already see the difference in the background. So it's kind of too bright at the moment, and we start to see like a more complex environment light, and we have a dome light in the outliner now. So we can turn it on and off just by going in the Blender outliner. Yeah, let me put it in outside this collection. Try to be as much as organized as you can in the outliner. That will save you a lot of troubles later. But let me just go back in Chaos Cosmos, and I'm gonna import another one. So you can import as many as you want, and then you can turn them off, and you can switch between one and the other. You can also work with the Blender view layers if you want, or collections, etc., etc. So here I'm just gonna insert here in the downloaded section. Let me see. Okay, so I'm going to insert this, and then you can see it has replaced the previous one, and that's now too bright because probably this is for exteriors mainly, so we need to adjust it. So to adjust that, we're just going to select, and let me see what they went both here in this collection. So I'm going to select them and drag them and drop them into the generic collection. And so now I have all the list here of the various dome lights that I have added. So of course you cannot use more than one at a time because it will make the environment too bright. And that's the dome light gizmo right there. It looks like a dome and you can move it around. It doesn't make the difference how you move it. It's going to make the difference how you rotate it later. So you can switch between one and the other, but they are all over bright at this point. So let's go in the properties of the light down there in the properties panel, data panel. And of course, we need to go in the intensity. So look for the intensity parameter there. It's usually beneath the color. You can change the color, but right now we're using a texture rather than a simple color. So we're just going to use the texture for this. And you can see 0.1 is still too bright, so let's go for 0.001, and now it looks fine. So there's your background. We are receiving reflections. You can see on the car that we have reflections. And if I turn off the other lights, now this is the situation where I am only using the image. So this is what is called, again, image baselining, and it's based on HDRI. Now, in the case of an interior, you probably want to increase the intensity, because then you want to use it as a light that comes from outside. So to have more power inside, you need to increase the intensity. So you always need to understand, if you are working for an exterior and interior, you need to address the intensity in order to be balanced with the scene. And you can see now that outside is over bright, but inside it's more balanced. Now I want to do some automotive rendering or product visualization, prod viz, using cars. So you can get them from Sketchfab as well. So this is a model here that I found, downloadable model that I found in Sketchfab, and that's the author right there, and the name, so you can find it, but you can take anything you want. And GLB is going to be the format because it's already like packed with everything we need. And just going to save it in the import folder that I was using also. Well, actually already downloaded. It's right there, so you can do it. And then I'm going to also compare it with some Cosmos models. And I'm using this because this has apparently an emissive material. So if everything works fine, that will be recognized by Vray and it's going to show. So there are three ways we can illuminate the scene: emissive materials, lights, like artificial lights, simulating lamps, things like that, and the environment. And we're going to discover this little by little. So in this video, we're going to focus more on the environment. I restarted here a new scene. I'm setting up the V-Ray render. So we're going to go step by step together from the beginning. And I'm going to delete that. I'm going to add a plane, first of all. And let me also turn on the screencast keys so you can see. So I'm going to go adding a plane. So adding a simple mesh or plane. Again, if you're having problems with Blender, check the Blender video course is full in English, so you will understand everything and all the interfaces in English, etc., etc. So I'm scaling down this, and then I will go to File, Import, and go to the GLB that I have just downloaded. And it's the same story for everything that we import. And there's the car right there. So first of all, just run the first render and see what's going to happen. And yeah, we have the basic light, the Omni light, and if I turn it off, I can see the emissive material. So the environment, it's total black. So that's the third element of the environment. And this is where we can go in the Chaos Cosmos browser and get one HDRI. And also I will show you that you have other options, but definitely use these HDRIs from Chaos Cosmos because they're really cool and definitely helpful. Now, I want to get some vehicles also before getting again in the environment. So I'm going to look for in vehicles in automobiles or SUVs or sports car, whatever. Let's filter for orange. Well, you can change the material anyway, but I'm just gonna get some of these car models and import them. They will all be in the middle. So let's switch in the solid view so it's easier for us to position them all around our scene. And there's the try to keep them inside the plane because we're going to use the plane shortly. I'm going to show you. I think the car that I have imported is too small, or the other way, the proxies here are too small, but I believe it's I'm going to scale up the car that I imported, and I just deleted the light. So you can see it's completely dark because we don't have any light, only the emissive material on that car that we imported. So it's kind of working, but I will definitely change it into a V-Ray material. I won't keep it like a generic material, just for the reason that we explained